What's going on, Capricorn? Welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having an amazing, oh wait, so gonna let me do it, amazing birthday season so far, and that's I had to shift over a little bit this microphone. But for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just amazing, Cap, especially during your birthday season, and it keeps us growing. I was actually just talking with the Capricorn today, Cap. It was a cool little bond. Sidebar: there is something about when Cancer, I feel like Cancer and Capricorn have a conversation, or just kind of around each other. I dig that interaction. So just a little sidebar there, Capricorn. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. We're gonna go a little informal here, Capricorn, just because I do it for all the birthday season. Or at least that's what I've been starting to do. But hopefully you have been enjoying your birthday season, Capricorn. This is but business stuff. This is a very important time for you. I feel like to be, especially if you have Capricorn placements around like 20 degrees, because there's going to be a new moon that's going to be happening on the 11th. I want to say that's this coming Thursday, depending on when you're watching this, Capricorn. And there's going to be a new moon in Capricorn. There are going to be a lot of powerful energies that are going on with this. If you didn't make any intentions for the new calendar year, I feel like it's going to be especially potent during this new moon, because that's what the new moon phases are all about. It's about what areas do you need to make space in order to, receive downloads from source there, and then take off with this new inspiration there, Capricorn. So we're in a heightened state of manifestation, but we'll give a little bit, but that's just a little something extra I wanted to mention to you. But we're still got a little bit of your birthday season, so I hope you have been enjoying. Hope you've been feeling like you're growing. Hopefully you've been reflecting too on how this Pluto in Capricorn energy has helped you grow, or has changed you, Capricorn, over the last, since like 2008, almost the last 15 years. So it's going to retrograde. I'm getting into it, Capricorn. And just so you're all aware, with this weekly spread, whenever you have to come across this video, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said there, Cap, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Cap. Now I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we will get some details with the tarot. But before we jump into this thing, Cap, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below are some links for some other readers that I like watching their caps, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive group. I think you would enjoy their energies. There's a couple links for some astrologers that I like watching as well. They're Capricorn. Some links for some apps that I like using, just resources. Plenty there, Capricorn, if you want to strengthen your astrological knowledge there outside of, Celestial News Monthly there, which I'm going to start building on those, on all this stuff here. I've been talking about my other channel too, which I'll tell you about a little bit later there, Capricorn. I'm adding some stuff on there, just getting you more in tune, just helping you stay in tune with the energies there, Capricorn. And while the energies are still cooking, while the energies are still cooking up in here, oh, Capricorn, thank you. And I like this card. I feel like this ties in nicely because you have let me talk about this all together, because you have the Sentinel card here, Capricorn, as your first card. And this is a card of determination and certainty. And there's a lot of Capricorn energy that we're getting ready to get into here, Cap. We have, the sun's still transiting your sign till the 20th. Mercury will be entering into your sign on the 13th. Mars just entered on the 4th. Venus is going to be entering a little bit after the sun leaves your sign, but we're going to have a lot of personal planning. You know, of course, Pluto and Capricorn are going to be leaving as well, but we have a lot of energies that are going to be going towards Capricorn. That is about, you know, your energy is about that long term dreams. You know, we're in it for the long haul, and I feel that it's I do even feel with this sentinel here that there may be, for some, there's this questioning as far as, am I really certain about the goals that you're going for? You know, the things that you've been putting a lot of energy into, and seeing how they've been rewarding you, Capricorn. And that's been a big evaluation with Jupiter being in Taurus over this little bit. And this has been forming, excuse me, very beneficial, or a beneficial aspect with your sign, forming trines with your signs. But the thing with Jupiter energy is that sometimes, and it even, well, more so the Jupiter energy, it can be a little overindulgent sometimes. And considering that you have such an easy access energy that's happening with that, you know, quick fixes could be possible, but it's just like, is that going to really build towards your Ten of Pentacles? Because that's what Capricorn energy is really about, that leaving behind a legacy, those tangible results, those things that we can feel proud of, and what we've in the I feel like Capricorn is about the experience as well, which can be, you know, you have those tough times, you know, that it takes grit and determination and things in order to get to your goals. And I feel with the shield here, it's just like defending yourself against the challenges and the blocks that may be trying to get in your way there, Capricorn. And how do you keep this stronghold strong? I thought I had something more eloquent for that there, Capricorn. But you know, this really is a time of focus, Capricorn. I feel like especially for you, and as we're getting ready to, especially with Pluto getting ready to move, you know, the outer planets don't move that often, especially Pluto being the slowest planet. And so I really feel like it's just, again, focusing on, because when we're not just thinking about the fact that Pluto is entering into Aquarius. You know, that is a big hot topic, but we also need to focus on the fact that Pluto in Capricorn is ending, because this has been such an influential energy. These are generational aspects that happen here when these outer planets move. And so we want to see what kind of cardinal energy, or, you know, what lessons and things did Pluto, and that you got from, or did Pluto teach you during this transit, to take into the more future thinking, humanitarianistic energies, innovative energies of Aquarius. How do you take those foundations and evolve with the times there, find out what's working, what's not working, and adjusting there, Capricorn. But let's get some tarot on this and clarify this, Cap. It's like your birthday season has been building everyone up, and then, oh, look at your ruler, and then I love that. But your energy has been, I feel like, building everyone up, been getting everyone thinking about where they've been investing your energies, and then Aquarius is going to really launch people off there. It's going to be, I feel like, a whole different ball game there, Capricorn. So, yeah, let me get the rest of your cards. And I like that this four of Pentacles is here. That's the Sun in Capricorn. Thank you. All right, Cap. Ha! You see how you sync up with the energies, Capricorn, right off the bat. So you have the the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, and the World card, your ruler, Saturn, and the Chariot's Cancer in reverse. And then you have the Moon card, Pisces, and Saturn is in Pisces. The Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords upright there, Cap. Excuse me. And I feel, for some, you know, I was just talking about that new moon that's going to be happening in your sign, and I feel that the fact that it's happening, because the dispositor of this new moon energy is your ruler, Saturn, which who's in Pisces, this intuitive psychic energy here. And I feel this is a great energy for you to really, really be intentional with your wish as far as like what you want to manifest. You know, this is a time, this is not, and I even am getting with this energy there before we finish this. I feel like this cycle out here, Capricorn, and really get, I feel like it's like this world card here is kind of like an asking you to, in what areas do we need to start putting some closes on things. So like what chapters do we need to start ramping up here, because I feel that this is like the Chariot is this building up energy. It's like there's some truths here I feel that are needing to be faced. Some though in the way I feel that we've been maybe handling things, Capricorn, are needing to, are asking you to adapt. Is you tapping into a different resource, I feel, with the Four of Pentacles. And I feel these things that are kind of, I feel like being revealed with the Seven of Swords, how this moon is kind of shining on this figure here who's kind of creeping in the night. I feel that there are some things that are going to be built up that may show what has been kind of hindering you from tapping into these, you know, who's that's been maybe kind of clouding your judgment. Because when the moon and the Seven of Swords pop up together, I feel like that's really kind of heavy, sort of like illusory type of energy. Really been kind of feeling stuck with the world in the Chariot in reverse, not sure where to go next. And I feel this Knight of Wands is, especially if you don't feel like you have anything that you're really passionate about, Capricorn, or that nothing is driving you. It's like, how can we fix that? And I just don't mean by just like up and changing your career. I mean just doing like everyday things in life. You know, how are we making times for like your hobbies to do some fun stuff? Maybe you've been wanting to travel here with the Chariot and see the world, or maybe you've been wanting to go, I don't know, bask under the moonlight there. Okay, you got a lot of lunar energy there, but maybe you've been wanting to get outside in nature more, or maybe even wanted to learn a new language, or maybe it could be a number of things here, Capricorn. But I feel that this is a cycle, like again, a cycle is wanting to close here with the world. And I feel that we just want to be mindful. I'm getting this image of like moving into a, you know, like getting ready to move on to a new chapter, or like moving into a new house but not closing any of the doors, and just like, I don't know, just kind of, I feel there's something here that's, I don't know, that's trying to just close out here, Capricorn. So reflect on that. And yeah, does that feel like something to just kind of reflect on there, Capricorn? But yeah, this is a time I feel like to really kind of be very mindful of any sort of escapisms or anything along those lines. Because again, Pisces energy, the moon can be that type of illusory energies, or and and another thing too, like, you know, Saturn and Pisces can really kind of like kind of challenge your boundaries as well there, Capricorn. So I feel that you're a very patient sign, but I feel like we want to be mindful. It's one thing to be patient, but I feel like it's another when others are, you know, essentially kind of leeching off your energies here, kind of pulling from your Four of Pentacles. But just a little something to think about. Let's get some more energy on this, Cap. Interesting. Thank you. Wow. All right, we got double determination here, Capricorn. So you have the Queen in reverse, and this is a card of determination. Determination and sacrifice. And I feel with this Queen being in reverse here, Capricorn, that I'm feeling this story of, for some, it's like we started up things, we've started to get to certainty here, but I almost feel for some it's like we're maybe it's like we know that it's time to put something with the clothes. 'Cause the fact that the world is here, I feel like it's whatever this illusory energy is. We have eyes on it, but I feel that there is this struggle here with the queen, as far as maybe severing some type of tie here, Capricorn. That, and I feel there's this questioning here, because this queen is fire energy, which deals with fire signs, deal one of the aspects deals with energies and just that like creative force. And I feel that there's something here that we may be sacrifices. Give me like a hanged man type of energy, which is Neptune, and it's something I feel like that we're, it's like either we're giving sacrificing our time towards something, our energy, our resources, whatever this is. And I feel that it's because of that, it's kind of almost like thwarting us in a sense, or like like giving it off this like, this queen doesn't feel like this when it just feels like this queen energy doesn't feel like her old self in a sense, is what this energy is giving me here. And it just, I almost feel like there's this question here of just like, how much more will we have to sacrifice in order to get to somewhere where we need to be? Let me get some tarot on this, Capricorn, and get some details with that, because I even kind of feel for some, there's this energy of when it's talking about sacrifice, I feel that it's that work that we're putting into that. For example, let's say that you want to, interesting, you want to, become like a manager, let's say with the emperor popping up here. You want to get to a certain place of a higher position, but we're not willing to put in the work to do it, make the necessary. And I feel like sacrifices is kind of a harsh word there. It feels like, just taking the next, like taking on more responsibility. Maybe it's sacrificing a little more. Maybe we can't go out as much, possibly, if that's one thing. Or, we just have to divvy up our resources a little bit differently, with our time, our whatever that is. But let me see here, Capricorn. Interesting there, Capricorn. There's Pluto. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here. Interesting, Cap. Alright, so you have the Emperor, the Tower, and the Strength card in reverse. And then we have the Judgment card and the Six of Wands upright here, Cap. And I feel for some, there's this energy here of, it almost gives me this energy with the Six of Wands, considering that you have this like this Strength card and this Emperor in reverse, is that it's like we're almost okay like uplifting others, maybe in a sense. And I don't feel like this is something that people are asking of you per se, but I almost feel the Six of Wands is asking, saying like, this is your time to shine here, Capricorn. Because this is, we've been in your energy for quite a while. And I feel that Pluto here does bring this energy of transcendence. And I feel that this energy here is, I almost feel like it's this energy here is almost it's kind of giving me this challenging energy in a sense here, Capricorn, where it's like the universe is like asking you to kind of step up to the plate here. Maybe we've been feeling some sort of, I don't know, it's been just been noticing that something's needing to change. We're not feeling this sense of confidence in our direction possibly, or maybe we feel like that we've, no matter how much we tend to give and give and give, that's nothing is changing. And I feel that this tower energy here is this sort of like this epiphany in a sense. It's like, like, and I don't know, I feel like we really kind of reflect here, Capricorn, on the kind of bigger moments when we had sort of these like aha moments. Like, have you had, I'll tell you what, like one example, when Pluto went direct, I had a situation that happened that was just like, it was a whole thing, Capricorn. I was divinely guided that evening. But it was a tower. It was a really big tower, and I saw that like, oh, okay, this is, and I knew why, and that's what it sort of feels like with this world here and things like, it's like we have eyes on it, but we keep ignoring it in a sense. And now it's like it's almost kind of like the energies are sort of like, all right, Capricorn, that's cool. Like, this has been, but it's just like, it's almost like the universe is putting something in your face, almost as part of, like, is this really what we're wanting? Is this really what you've, the world that you've wanted to manifest? And then if the answer is no, then there is that, what can we do to change it, and kind of sit with those kind of bigger questions. Where have things kind of gone off track there? And as you're reflecting on this stuff there, Capricorn, be kind to yourself. These realization, we just, for some, I feel like it's like we just, again, the Seven of Swords moon card feels like a caught up here. And the moon card can be this energy of being afraid to journey into something unknown, what it can be like to operate in a different vibration, in a more positive vibration, if we've been in this sort of low vibratory state as of late. But I do like the tower, and that's even interesting too. Just, I mean, that's kind of dawned on me there, how Mars here, the tower rules over Aries. And while we have all this Capricorn energy that's going on, we do have like Chiron that's moving through Aries right now. We'll be moving there through there for a little while. But we have a lot of like the nodes, as well, have been forming, like, the north node and the south node have been forming squares with your sign. So there's been, I feel like, a lot of challenges here for the cardinals as far as like that direction in life. Are we going towards our, in Chiron just went direct not too long ago, so now we're in this focusing on like, it went direct in Aries, so now we're in this energy of kind of, really finding areas that we have not been rising up, or not been kind of becoming, taking charge of our lives again. And I just feel too, it's just like, especially with Mars being in your sign for a little while there, Mars is exalted in your sign. It does very well in Capricorn. After Aries and Scorpio, he loves kicking it with you. So I feel like that's a great planet to be in good relationships with their Capricorn. So I feel like this is a great energy for you to start moving things, to start making these changes that you want, as opposed to sacrificing maybe, whatever it is that we may have been putting our dreams to the side or something like that, Capricorn. I hope that this makes sense. But let's get your last tarot, or your last oracle card here. Oh. Oh, all right, Capricorn, I'm with it. So you have the aspirant in upright here, and this is a card of ambition, diligence, and setbacks. And Capricorn, you are a very ambitious sign. You have most likely the most ambitious sign, and I do feel that this energy here, because I mean, again, you got double determination here, and I feel like it's almost like the cycle, Capricorn. You set this goal, you go on this thing, you have these rises, you have these falls, but I feel like it's still keeping that ambition, because I feel Saturn energy is not there. Saturn, yes, is our planet of lessons, of hard work, of time, of karma, but Saturn doesn't do all these things to not reward us. Saturn rewards great work, and I feel this is a great time to be very ambitious, and to pursue whatever it is that's going to bring you this sense of joy. With I like Saturn in Pisces because I really feel that this has allowed us to, because again, Saturn rewards you where you put work in. I feel putting work into the sense of spirituality, that those Piscean type of energies towards this spirituality, this sense of compassion for others, setting these setting these healthy boundaries, and I feel it's remembering too that they're going to be, of course, and this, Capricorn, they're always going to be setbacks, they're always going to be challenges when it's going through these things. But I feel Saturn and Pisces as well kind of teaches this realistic type of energy, because again, Pisces can be very dreamy. So it's almost like Saturn is bringing this reality check. It's just like yes, it's great to dream big, but it's just like, how do you make that manifest? Like I believe in that, but it's just like, do you believe in that? What can we do to get there, in a sense? But I feel like it adds a very practical approach to spirituality, in a sense. It's really, I feel like this is a really cool place for Saturn, for your ruler to be over these next 3 years, and for an energy for you to really be in there, Capricorn. But let me get your last tarot cards here, because I feel too that energy, Capricorn, that's forming sextiles with your sign, with Saturn moving through Pisces over these next few years. And pay attention to these things that source can bring you. It's very easy flowing energy. It's okay. Thank you. All right, Capricorn. Last little bit here. Interesting. Ooh. All right, Cap. That's fascinating. So, interesting. You got Eight of Cups here. Saturn and Pisces. So, you got Eight of Cups, the Star card, Aquarius, the Death card, Scorpio, upright, and then you have the Two of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and then the Fool card, Uranus. In reverse here, Capricorn. And let's switch back over, because you are, again, Pluto has been changing you, Capricorn. Wherever you have Capricorn placements, this has been a lot of growth for you since 2008, and now I feel like is your time. Graham, we're getting ready to hand the baton over to Aquarius. But while the Aquarius energy is building up, I feel this is your time to take what you've learned and kind of show it off there, Capricorn. Leave behind these old things that are no longer serving your purpose, that have just kind of been keeping your energy stagnant there, that have been keeping you from this. I feel like this energy of excitement, or this and it's just like, either there's something that's been keeping you, because I feel like we haven't maybe been feeling excited for a while there, Capricorn, or just been in this sort of, maybe even there's this question of what are my aspirations. What am I willing to sacrifice, or where, not even sacrifice, I feel like, where is it that we want to put our time, where is it some things that we want to grow. And I feel that this energy is saying that you don't just have to leap at any old thing there, Capricorn, but it's more so a time to shift that mindset towards that we're really kind of this, however maybe old way we've been operating, it's time to close that chapter. And now we're again stepping into this Emperor energy, more of a sense of a responsibility. Pluto has shown you ways has revealed things that you've kept buried down and have brought it to light. Now is, what do we do with that information? Do we rise up? Because look at this girl, looking up to the heavens here. Excuse me. It's like, do we rise up and, because I feel like Pluto has shown us the true power that we have in Capricorn, how we can make dreams come true, how expertly we can materialize. And now it's, I don't know, like we're shifting in a new, Uranus is going to be going to Uranus is retrograde right now, Fool card being in reverse, but we're all getting ready, I feel like, collectively to step into a different thing. And I feel there's even how this woman here is like kind of leaning, like trusting in the universe, that the universe is going to catch her, that there's always a divine net, that she's divinely guided. I don't know, Capricorn, there's, I feel like don't let the fear of, I feel like don't let setbacks like quell your ambitions. Let them motivate you. It's like, okay, I'd run into this roadblock. Okay, acknowledge that, see how that makes you feel, and then what do we do next, but yeah, and it just feels like, really just kind of like, are you ready to, and like, just like, are you ready to just kind of, for this new energy here, Capricorn? I'm not, because it's, and I feel for, and I'm gonna talk about this again, um, in the monthly spreads when I do them, but Pluto and the Sun are having one last conversation before we get into Aquarius energy, and this is a really interesting transit because they're forming a conjunction on literally the last degree and the last minute of your sign. So if you have Capricorn at the 29th degree, or any kind of cardinal placements at the 29th degree, or especially if you have it exact, but if you have even around that, you're going to feel this energy. And this is like the final conversation that they're going to have, as far as like, what final things need to be revealed before the sun sets the pace for, I'm picturing them walking like side by side, and then the sun's all like, all right, let's go get them. And so, and it's like, and not in like, in a, like they're coming at you, but it's like more so like, that's what the energies are telling you, Capricorn. Like, let's go get them. Let's go show them what we're made of. Like, this is the time to shine there. Show them that potential that's been locked out there, Capricorn. Transcend. So I'm with it. I think I'm gonna leave that there, Capricorn. So, but if anything, if you like that, Capricorn, if anything resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and share this, Capricorn, because yours is a powerful energy. Since like really kind of keeping, I've been noticing that I've been around a lot of Earth energy here lately, and between Tauruses and Virgos and a few Capricorns, and I've been thinking about Earth energy in a very different way, and how it can manifest. And I don't know, I feel like when you have, because again, Capricorn, you are a very powerful sign, and you do have that duality in a sense, with being half goat, half sea, half mermaid. But I feel like that's because you're the perfect blend of materialization and intuition. It's like you can take those thoughts and manifest them, and then take those downloads and manifest them. It's like, oh okay. So I don't know, Capricorn, this is very interesting here. But subscribe there, you chariot, you world, because you got a whole world to produce there, Capricorn. Hit that bell button, get notified when I release videos each week. And then last little bit, look at you having the hottest ticket to come over to my other channel, not that you need them. But if you have any Cancer in your placement there, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, come on over to the chariot, and friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. I discuss lunar shenanigans and do the spreads based off what sign she's in, what phase she's in. I'm going to be talking about the different phase. And I've just had this idea with, gotta thank Libra. I just had a really nice idea with them that if you just want to come over, because I talk a lot about the moon over there. So if you want to just know what's going on as far as just like with what the moon's doing, and I keep a daily update. I don't do them on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, but I talk about where the last quarter phase is. I'm gonna start talking about where how the chart positions looking. It's gonna be a whole cool thing there, Capricorn, and all that housekeeping down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here. Oh, speaking of more Cancer energy, got the lovely Queen of Cups. It's Cancer for me there, Capricorn. But with this lovely Queen, look at that one. You got another Queen here, but I do feel that the Queen of Cups is, for some, I almost feel with your Queen card here earlier. I feel for some we may have been just kind of giving a lot of energies to something that maybe didn't resonate with us for a while, and maybe there's this fear of shifting gears just because we've been so comfortable going in at a certain pace with something there. Because I feel one kind of trickiness with Capricorn is that there can be a rigidity sometimes, just because being Saturn ruled, Saturn is about traditions and the way that things are and that structure. And I do feel like that we want to be mindful, because even though you are, because it's similar to Cancer, even though, well, I mean, yours is a little more mystical, but you have that earth, sure, but you do have that water aspect as well, that fluidity, and I feel like it's remembering to tap into that resonance. That's what Saturn and Pisces is trying. Look at the Queen of Cups, her just surrendering to this divine tune that's playing on. You know what I mean there, Capricorn. But I do feel like that there is this sensitivity that's needing to happen there, Capricorns. I feel like Capricorn can be a very hard energy too. And I feel like it's allowing yourself that vulnerability, but to not look at that as a weakness, but to look at that as a strength. Because when you get that sense of healing within you and get your vibrations raising, because now we're acknowledging these things, we're healing this stuff, we're transcending here, Judgment card, and now we're closing out some cycles here, because I feel this like how because you got even thinking too, Capricorn, you got the first, oh, my candle went out here, Capricorn, so I think that means I'm gonna get ready to wrap up here, but you got the first stop and the last stop of the major arcana train here, and it just feels like that we've been kind of going and maybe going in a loop, or going, just kind of feeling stuck in a cycle, and it's time to, the energies are, asking you to change, try to take a left turn instead of staying stuck in the roundabout. But let me get your other oracle card here, Cap, so I can get you out of here. Alright, Capricorn. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Interesting, Cap. Alright, so you have the talent guides here, which is a card of spirit mentors and teachers. Capricorn, I do feel for some that if we feel that there's something that we're wanting to do, but we don't feel that we have the tools to do it, or maybe we're not feeling confident in that we're needing some sort of refinement in some sort of skills that we may have. I feel this energy is inviting you to look into a mentor there. And this I feel like can start with source. connecting with your spirit guide, really listening to what you want and what that means. And I know that, like, again, I know that trusting that can be a little difficult because it's something beyond the rational mind in a sense, but we are divine beings going through a human experience, so there still is that touch of spirit, touch of magic that goes into this there, Capricorn. And I feel Capricorn energy is one too that becomes great and wise teachers as well, because again, Capricorn is one that improves with time, that gets, it's like a fine wine, just gets better with time there, Cap. And I even feel like this Helen guides, I feel like, is even this invitation for some, if you've been just kind of hanging out there, Emperor, chilling in the corner there. I feel like it's time to come off the sidelines and show these gifts that you have there, Capricorn. Just like I have a gift for you, you have a gift for me. I mean, we're here to share all that stuff there, Capricorn, kind of spread this energy around and grow collectively. So I am going to leave that there, Capricorn. I've kept you here quite a bit. So I'll give you another little lengthy one next week. So you stay safe out there with all this. Just finding, I feel like it's like finding your goals, learning what things we need to let go of there, Capricorn. This is we're in a very big energy. Your birthday season really started the year off kind of strong there, but now I feel like it's just really going to be all full steam ahead there, Cap. And you raise your vibration through the roof. Connect with Source. Listen to where your spirit guides are trying to take you there, Capricorn. You're destined. You chose this frequency to accomplish something, to get something done, to leave a legacy behind, and whatever that looks like for you. And that's the thing I feel like it's asking, not what other people expect you to do. What do you want you to do there, Capricorn? And I will catch you on the next one later. Saturday. Saturn Day.